Hey guys, welcome to Alice and Anna. My name is Anna, and today I'm going to tell you my favorite documentaries according to me. I do study film and TV, as I've said before, also in my other series of like recommendations and all of that, but I figured I would do like a docuseries part. I love documentaries, docuseries, like they are so good. Specifically, crime is my favorite genre, but it's not all crime in this list, so don't worry about it. So I have 10 documentaries here. I think most of them are docuseries though. They're not in order, they're just like chilling on a list. So let's get started. The first one on my list is What Happened, Miss Simone. It's a biographical documentary of Nina Simone, and oh my god, this is so good. Like, Alice was the one who recommended this to me, and I was like, I don't know, because I don't usually like biographical things from artists or like singers, but this one, oh, it's so well done and the story is so interesting. Next up is a docuseries. It's called Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich, I think it's called. Wait, that is the name. It's a Netflix original docuseries. It's super short. I think it has like 6 episodes. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really good, and there's a lot of people that show up there that are like super important nowadays. Like, they're world leaders, and they appear on this documentary, and they have like very, very, very questionable behaviors. So this is really good. A+ for gossip aspect there. The next one is a documentary, so no episodes, and I think everybody knows this. It won Best Documentary at the Oscars. It's called The White Helmet. It's basically how the White Helmet, the organization, works, and they also interview the volunteers themselves, and it has beautiful cinematography, and the story is so important. It's also pretty short for a documentary, so that one is a must, and it is so well done. It is beautiful. The next one I'm obsessed with, and actually our friend group is obsessed with, so our group chat is actually named after this show. It's a docuseries, and it's called Don't Fuck with Cats. And oh my god, it's a crime investigation, but done by like people through Facebook. Oh my god, it is so good. I mean, it's also really short. It has 3 episodes, so it's super quick to watch. I think every episode is probably around an hour, maybe a little bit less, but you can sit down, watch it in a day. It is so good. You want to finish it. Like, the next one is actually a sports one, so it's very off like brand for me. I love sports, but I'm not really into like sports documentaries, but this one is really good. This is a docuseries. It's called The Last Dance, and it has 8 episodes, 10 max. It's the Chicago Bulls, I think, with Michael Jordan, and they're going for like their 6th title in the NBA in like 8 or 7 years or something crazy like that, and they just follow them, and it is so interesting. There's also a lot about like the sports world that I didn't know until I saw that documentary, and that made me like appreciate players even more. I don't know, it's really good. Also, cinematography is beautiful. All of my friends who aren't sports people have watched it and love it, so you don't have to like sports to like it, but it certainly is a plus if you like sports. So so the next one is actually like, I think there's like 4 different versions of this, but it's a docuseries called Explained, and I am the type of person that will buy a book for dummies, you know, like cooking for dummies and stuff like that. I am a dummy. For me, having this series is great because I don't understand economy. I don't understand like inflation and all of those little things that are so important for the world, and every single time someone was trying to explain it to me, I was like blank. And this show, each episode is like 20 minutes long, and they go from gender to like tattoos to economy to like, they have so many different things. They have great narrations, great graphics, so you're like really entertained, and you can just watch one and you learn so much. And I don't know why it sticks better to my brain when I watch it through Explained and not when someone explains it to me in person. So I really like this one, especially if you want to keep up with like the world or understand a little bit of what we do, because there's Explain the Mind, where it goes into like anxiety and dreams and all of that. There's explained sex, and it goes into like babies and like periods and all of that. There's a normal explained where they talk about all the other things I said, and there's also explained coronavirus. And it's funny because they started filming that right like a year before the coronavirus hit, because they were going to do something about like, are we ready for a pandemic? Clearly we weren't. Definitely recommend. I love it, and especially if you love learning, this is great. The next one is more of like an entertainment kind of thing. Like, you get absolutely zero knowledge from this, unlike other documentaries. This is completely entertainment. It's called Tiger King. If you haven't seen it, like, were you in quarantine? Because I feel like that was a phase in quarantine, you know? It was like working out, super productive. Tiger King, nothing. I don't know. Whatever. If you haven't seen it though, you need to watch this. I just can't believe people like that exist in general. But this is just, I never thought people like that existed, and I cannot be happier that they do, because this documentary is pure gold. And again, I don't think it's really long. I think it must be like 6 episodes long, and it's so easy to watch. So easy, because it's funny, but it also has like some crime into it, and great. And the memes that came out of it, my favorite thing ever. The next one is a docuseries that is called Cheer. It's a docuseries about the best cheer group in the United States at their university, and they film them like in training and all of that to go to like the championship. I don't know all the details of like the names, but I always saw cheer people as like because there's 2 types of cheer. There's like the yay, give me an A, you know, and there's like this type of cheering that is like, it's gymnastics with acrobatics with craziness. And like, I always knew that was like a big sport, but I never understood like how hard working these people are and like how crazy it is. So this definitely was really good. It also had like personal drama involved, and so good. So good. The next one is very on brand for me, and it is Conversations with a Killer, the Ted Bundy tapes. Oh my god, do I love this or not? I love this because I love psychology, especially serial killer psychology. I don't know why, but that's a thing. And what I really liked about this is that with the tapes, because it's the actual tapes from him, you get to see so much into that. I don't know, I really like it. You probably know the story from Ted Bundy because like so many documentaries came out right after this one, and also like 2 or 3 films. But go watch it. Go watch this one. This one is the good one. And also they have great archive, so you get to like see him while you're hearing him. Oh, it's great. Oh my god. And the last one, also a docuseries. It's called Living Undocumented, and oh my god, I couldn't stop crying in this entire documentary. Like, oh my god, it is so good. It's basically a lot of different immigrant families living in the United States without papers. And I think it's first very brave because some of them weren't being deported, so like they were risking themselves, putting themselves out there in a documentary. Some of them are in the process of being deported, all of that. But what I love about this series is that like it's based in the United States, but it's not all Mexican. I don't think there's actually a Mexican family. Oh yeah, there's one Mexican family, but it's like people from, I think it's Israel and I think Guatemala, and like, you know, so many different places. And I think there's like 4 or 3 families, and you follow them around and like, you know, their story and what is going on and how they're living in the States without any documents, and what are their fears, what happens to them, and all of that. And honestly, you have to watch it. It's just all about the human experience, and it is so good. But you also get like a better understanding. I don't know, I just really like it. It's super emotional. I was so bad at explaining it, but you have to watch it. It is so good. All of these documentaries are on Netflix. I actually started watching documentaries like not a long time ago. I've seen a lot of them just because I really got into them, but I'm not an expert in documentaries because I haven't seen them all. But for me, they have to be fast and entertaining, and if not, I don't watch them because I hate like no shade to National Geographic, but I don't like National Geographic documentaries because I don't find them as fast-paced or like juicy with information. Like, I don't want to learn too much. Like, I want to be entertained while learning. Does that make sense? So all these documentaries give that to me in a way, but these are my recommendations. And also, if you do have Netflix, it's so much easier for you guys to watch. So hope you like this video. I hope you watch any of these documentaries, and if you like any of them, leave a comment down below and let me know, or leave a like if you want to subscribe. I make a lot of these types of videos. Really quick though, special shout out to Alice, because yesterday was her birthday. It was the Queen's birthday. And we love you, Alice. Happy birthday. So thank you so much for watching. We upload every Monday and Thursday, so don't miss those videos. See you next time. Bye bye.